Did you know that extreme heat can drastically affect the growth of your tomato plants? Let's find out how. In this video, we're going to explore the relationship between heat and your tomato plants and why it's critical for the gardener to understand what it means. Many of us struggle with the heat and the effects it has on our tomato plants. It leads to fewer tomatoes as well as less quality tomatoes. The heat plays many roles on our tomatoes. Like, did you know that temperatures above 88 degrees make it harder for tomatoes to turn red? High heat will stop plants from producing lipozene and carotene. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing those right, which is a pigment that makes tomatoes turn red. High heat will also cause the flowers to drop. Think of it this way: your plant's going into survival mode, and in order for the plant to survive, it thinks it has to stop producing tomatoes. Leaf curl is also evidence of heat stress. Long dry spells during the summer also help lead to blossom end rot. Now, blossom end rot is also contributed by a lack of calcium uptake. Well, if it's not raining and your plants aren't getting enough water, then they can't get the calcium up into them, so it helps to create blossom end rot. I've got a full-length video on how to add calcium to your garden. Check it out. All is not lost, though. There's things you can do to help your tomato plants out, like by adding a good thick layer of all natural mulch. Back in the spring, I added pine chips, and now I'm adding straw. By adding a good thick layer of mulch, you'll help hold moisture in, and it will have less evaporation effect throughout the rest of July and into August. You can also water deep. And when I say deep, water the entire bed deep, but only 1 to 2 times a week. And remember, watering deep will help that calcium uptake into your plants, which will help prevent blossom end rot. And you should be feeding your tomato plants. I feed mine at least 3 times a year, no more than 4, but at least 3 times a season. I feed my tomato plants. They need that extra nutrients to produce more blossoms and better tomatoes. And when you can, offer your tomatoes some shade during the heat of the day. You can either do it with like a shade cloth, or in this case, I bought me a beach umbrella to give them some shade. Doing these things will help you get the most out of your tomatoes, your tomato plants, and the rest of your growing season. Thank you for watching.